Hey guys, it's bringing you another video. Welcome back to the A to Z challenge. New recording day today. We are playing Kled. Technically, Kled is not next. It was Kindred, but we queued up jungle top. And yeah, unfortunately, it gave us top, not jungle. So we'll try and play Kindred next game. Again, excuse my throat. I think I've got something starting, unfortunately. My family, like a week ago, had the new strain of you-know-what. I don't want to say it at the beginning of a video because, you know, there has been evidence that YouTube limits videos if people say stuff at the beginning of videos. Yeah, Ghost is very weird on Malzahar. Not sure why you'd run Ghost. So against Jax, obviously Jax at the moment is Giga OP because Riot gave him a buff that he did not need. They've kindly, openly admitted that he did not need the buff. They're just trying to hard force him for worlds. So, you know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. They've got some strong champions. Ha! I'm rich.
Minions have spawned.
The richest in the game right now. People are still testing for it. Not really. My family started feeling a bit ill and they had just tests in the cupboard. So they just used tests. Oh yeah, Jax could be fishing. This one I thought also is the closest looking one to Maya. Who obviously is my dog. I think that is pretty close, to be honest. If I remember in editing, I'll put up a picture of Maya. So yeah.
Just because they're our team, don't mean we can trust them.
He's got lethal tempo.
Down, girl! You can't be lonely when the land is this beautiful.
Ah. Annoying, it gets slower, it gets like smaller and smaller. So Kled is a very all-in kind of top laner. Big duelist type of champion. A little bit of a tip, so right now I've leveled. You want to tab W, but do not level it. The moment you level it, it will go like ready to use. What you want to do is you want to only level your first W when you're going in active combat and it's going to be used, because when the moment you level it, it goes on cooldown and it's an auto attack passive, so you don't want to level it until you absolutely have to. So like, I'll go in combat with him and I won't level it even at the beginning of combat because I don't want it to get wasted to his E, which obviously is a blocking thing. Dodge. We'll go over Kled's kit. Obviously, the first couple of minutes, you can kind of get a gist. He's one of the mount champions in League, so you do actually have a mount. And obviously, sometimes these champions... Oh. Where did Kled even come from, man? Anyway, he's one of the few mount champions in League that the mount actually does do stuff. A lot of the time, mount champions in League, the mount doesn't really do that. It doesn't do anything, really. I don't think Volibear gets this. Oh, he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. That's okay. He got his flash. So that Kled, by the way, not Kled, the Kayn avoided vision, unless I was blind on minimap. That, because the Volibear was this side, the Volibear did this, but the Kayn wasn't showing himself. The Kayn went the whole way round and ganked me up in top lane. That's a bit weird. Jax is so overpowered at the moment. Ugh. Nice. Huge. That Jax really mucked up. So if you notice, he had his E available, I'm pretty sure, for most of my W. I finally leveled my W, and I got nearly... I think I might have even got every single W auto attack off. He didn't block any of them, which is really weird. Because I've noticed this Jax hasn't been using his E to block any autos. And I think it was because he was waiting for me to use, like... I think he knew I wasn't leveling W. That's why I think he was waiting. But then he didn't use his E at all. But I'm a little bit weirded out that he didn't do that. So that works for me. So while we're in a bit of downtime, we can go over my kit a little bit, I guess. So my Q is the kind of the skill shot that you're seeing. It's bear trap. So if you land it, it's a quite thin one. It kind of gets smaller, so you have to kind of stay near the target. And if it kind of hits the full duration, it pulls them. It does a bit of CC slowing them. And this also, when you hit them, I believe, it does anti-heal. I think that still is a thing for this champ. The W is the big auto-attack passive. But you can't control when this happens. It's just when it's on cooldown that your next 4 autos do increase damage. And that is, you can say it's a negative because, you know, you can't fully control it. The E is his dash. But it's kind of a weird dash. Getting a lot of help. Yeah, I think we can fight. I don't think they're going to. Obviously, I've not actually looked up Professor yet. They might be duo or something. They're playing like they might be. But look, this Kane is just with him. Bit weird. And then the ultimate is a kind of could also be trolling with the Kane. No, the Kane's just protecting the Jax like mad.
Calm down, you damn Fergus sniffer!
He thinks someone forgot. Oh, they got the 3 kills. Damn. I think he forgot I had Ignite. I don't really know why he did that, but we'll take it happily. Alright, so Kled's a pretty good tower taker as well because of his auto passive. You take Demolish on him most of the time. We'll be able to get 2 of these. Should be able to base here. It's a bit greedy, but I'm roughly timing that Jax won't be here. Perfectly timed. Nice. I would like Volibear to come for that. So why I have Ignite, by the way? The reason why I've taken Ignite, it's honestly because I'm against a Jax. Wrong build? No. Correct build. I'm going Profane. Definitely against something like a Jax.
No, I'm positive. I ain't delusional. Whoa! Get excited.
Because I'm building not to beat a Jax, because I'm never going to as the game progresses. Jax is way too overpowered. I'm building that I can eventually just kill the whole enemy team.
Don't need a plan. Long as I got this axe.
Where's the Jax now, then? He walked into our jungle, so he might be doing that red. Which would be really weird. I think the Jax is doing the red. Which would be weird. Yeah, the Jax did his red. What? Why?
Then we killed him too.
That's so weird.
Ain't nobody on my team but you.
Huge. Let's go. Good job, team. So I noticed Jax isn't getting involved in fights. I'm going to get involved in fights because the way that I'm building. This is a good example of if you're against something OP and you know the inevitable is just I'm an auto attack based champion at pretty much as Kled. Jax is a anti-auto attacker. Like he beats things that auto attack. It's pretty much inevitable that he's going to beat me, just the way that the champions interact with each other. I'm getting a bit lucky that he's misplaying. Kled game. That sucks. But yeah, so I'm basically building to not really beat the Jax. Now the Jax is, I would say, he's not playing right. Again, it's very also common when a champion is overpowered, more people pick up a champion because it's overpowered. And that will lead to people being not very good with the champion, but the champion is still very strong. If I had to guess, that's what's kind of going on here. Looking into the data, because again, I sometimes avoid looking at data on the main account, but on this one I will. So yeah, he doesn't play Jax. He's got 6 games of the champion. He doesn't really play it, but he's autofilled from mid lane, so he's probably jumping onto the champion because it's known as being overpowered right now. And like his stats on it in his 6 games are very good. 7.5 kills, 3.8 deaths. He's won 5 of the 6 games. It's gonna be spawning soon. May as well take that every now and then if your jungler's not really nearby. Oh. Oh, so yeah, I haven't really spoken about the mount mechanic. So the mount mechanic, Kled technically has 2 health bars. Skarl is your mount, which is a separate health bar. Like you see right now, it's not helping me get my mount back. So to get your mount back, you need rage or whatever to like bring him back. And you get that by damaging enemy champions, enemy towers, killing minions. So yeah. Yeah, your attack range is increased. You can see that killing minions, the bar at the bottom is when I get my mount back. Very nice bot lane. This game's going pretty good. Might actually get the tower. I don't mind that. We get the tower. Feat of strength, we're 1 away. Maybe I rushed it. I didn't need to do it, but if he kills that, we get feat of strength, so I quite like that. And I can ultimate back to lane. There you go, feat of strength. Yeah, I don't mind that death. Was it 100% necessary? Probably not. I'm kind of okay with it. Let's go! My tower might be dead, by the way. Jax obviously is also one of the premier tower killing champs in League. Huh. He's actually not going for it. See, that's I would have gone for it, probably, myself.
Don't you bite me again.
Yeah, he's a fun champion. He's got some cool stuff about him. He's quite usually, I would say, a specialist champion and a little bit of advice if you're going to play the champion. pretty much ban Fiora every single game. Fiora is what you'd call a hard counter, because for your Q as Kled, she can just W it like every single time. I'm not really sure what the Morgana's doing this game, if I'm honest. She keeps coming to like these plays, but too late. Is the Jax just like flat out refusing to fight, by the way? Because he was here recently, and then he's not joined in the fight that was definitely near his lane.
Don't get weird on me.
Weird. Five gold? Oh, someone's already claimed it. He still doesn't have Triforce. Like this guy, the way that I would define this Jax is, you know, not getting involved in these fights. He's playing it like Jax is a hyper carry, and he is. The hyper carries can get involved in earlier games, so he's going back right now. He's got Triforce, but yeah, the Jax is being, I'd say, a little bit too precious about his early game. Why is Kled talking about tacos? Okay, I think there could be a world that I get a cheeky kill in a second here. I think Kane is going to walk in here for farm. Possibly. Not.
Shut your hole, you dumb lizard.
Annoying. Missed the Kane game. That was a few days ago. We did Kane already. Got pretty fed. Obviously, Kane is probably one of League's easiest champs to get fed consistently on. Go buy our Cyclone's Sword. So we're going to be technically a whole item above. The ghost on Mal's, I just don't get. What's that doing? I don't get it. What does it do on Mal's of all champions? It's weird. Yeah, the Morg seems a little bit... What the heck? Kane's top. The Morg seems a little bit lost. Okay, maybe the Kane is now trolling. I think maybe something has happened to the enemy team. Like, it's a bit weird. Jax was top lane. He now isn't. And then Kane, of all things, was top lane, which is weird. Now Jax is mid. Weird things. Fear the speedy Mal's. It's like, I can understand Ghost occasionally helping a Mal's like get an ultimate off, but like in the grand scheme, teleport for Mal's is going to be by far superior. Because it just helps his lane phase. I don't want to ward in here because he could just be sitting in here, which he is. Ooh, nice. This Jax just underestimates the all-in. This is why you go profane as well, by the way. It's more burst. Burst helps stuff against a Jax, because if you both stand still, you're not going to beat a Jax toe-to-toe on just damage. But you might be able to burst him. Yes, ooh. It obviously helps. I'm basically an item above him. I don't even know how I'm an item above him, but I am. Tip Black Cleaver now. Ooh, I like that option, actually. So I do occasionally, like, I do sometimes have a build off the mic, like, the side. Because, you know, I'm playing every single champion in the game. I know how to play them, but I can't keep up to date with every single champion's build. So I just have a little bit, like, of ideas, what could I do? And I like the Serpent Fang idea, actually. I think that works quite well. Kaiser's got shields, so, and it's good burst, more burst. Give me burst damage. That's a lot of enemy, holy moly. 4 people top. I did not expect 4 people top. That's a spicy meatball. That guy's a Malzahar main. Oh, he's a bit of an odd player, actually. He doesn't take teleport on anything. He plays Morgana mid and takes Ignite on Morgana mid. And then he plays Malzahar and he takes Ignite or Ghost on Malzahar mid. That's weird. Right, I'm going to do something controversial. I'm going to wait for some gold. Because we're close to this item. By the time I make it over here, I'd have enough money anyway to buy it. So you may as well wait. And then I'm going to probably... I was going to say I might make my way over here, but the Jax just doesn't seem interested, so... We'll go top. So we're going to get Arakan, which is lovely. Now, there is a world, by just judging how this game has gone, that there could be a bunch of enemies. Okay, that's over there. Half expecting to see if there was enemies around here, but there isn't, which is good. You guys know, if I'm not mistaken, it might have changed by now, I don't know. Kled was the only champion that actually said a swear word in League in his voiceover. Maybe that's changed, but Kled was definitely the first.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Okay, I don't think I needed to do that. My bad. There just keeps to being a lot of enemies. Avenge me, team! Let's go! They can avenge me. Jax went in on that? What the hell? He's crazy. Oh! Oh! I don't think they get him. Pumba? Walk away, Mals. Oh. Ah. So unfortunately, like, Kled is just, you know, as you can probably tell by the gameplay, he's basically just a 1v1 champ. So when you get outnumbered, you could say that is his weakness. Oh.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
And every good champion should have an actual defined weakness. And also, you know, I'm not going to be playing it perfectly.
Sky's my roof, the open plains are my bed, and this lizard is the only company I need. David, where you going? We gotta run where we load 'em. I knew you'd be there.
An enemy has been slain.
we got both. They have been on my butt the whole game. I got 2v1. I'll take that. Dude, this Kane has really tried to help him a lot. And you can't ult if you get a 2v1 and you kill both of them, even if you die. You've done a good job. If I had Ignite there, I wouldn't have died. Yeah, Kled is quite a specialist champion, so like he's usually a one-trick champ. I think it's because like he's quite a defined character, and usually characters that have a defined character are usually more one-trick champs anyway, because people kind of like resonate with them a bit more. What I'm satisfying, extra burst, and my goal was actually to kill the Kaiser a lot this game, but we're not actually having to do that. He's now getting involved. Odd. Sweet. Heck. I'm surprised the enemy team hasn't surrendered, to be honest, but fair enough. Use your E. Oh. Literally cut. That's what I mean. That's what I was thinking, to be honest. The sneaky sneaks of the stealthy Kaiser. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Don't get weird on me.
Game has kind of slowed down quite a lot.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
One of Kled's weaknesses is his W, which obviously he can't fully control. Usually people will jump on you when they've noticed you've used your W. Because again, you either not auto-attacking minions because you're wanting to hold it, or use it on minions and then you're kind of open to 1v1s more to an enemy champion. Dude, they have been on my butt the entire game. Ugh. It's just these two. I'm convinced they might be duo. But again, every time they do it, it ends badly for them. Mid lane has now been broken open. I don't get it. Why? It's actively hurting their own game to win. But again, this is where a lot of League players don't actively think as they play. They just play. So it might be that going on. No, he's dead. Oh, yeah, I think maybe the Kane's just kind of given up. I don't know. It's worth knowing we've done a good job in top lane with being focused a lot more by the Kane. But mid lane's done fantastic. Bot lane's done fantastic. So they haven't had really anywhere else to go or do. So again, you could make the argument with how fed mid and bot are. The only place he can try and get stuff done is on me as a melee Kled. So maybe that's obviously why, which, you know, fair enough. Annoying for me, but we win the game. Up. Ba-da-da-up. Die. Not sure what the Jax is doing there, to be honest, but okay. She's trying to 1v1 a level 18 Yunara. It's a decision. Level 15 Kai'Sa versus level 18 Yunara. It's always worth mentioning, one of the biggest things I'd... Oops, oh yeah, you can't go through walls. One of the biggest things I'd say people underestimate in League is levels. Levels often give you more stats than anything else. So if someone is one item ahead, which obviously Yunara is ahead anyway, but if you're one item ahead, but the enemy is 2 levels ahead, you're not gonna, like, the level is probably more scary. People just really underestimate levels a lot. I'm gonna go buy me item. Not sure it'll be an Eclipse, but it'll probably be a longsword item nonetheless. This is more of like a lethality kind of build, by the way. It's what I would kind of recommend more for solo queue. But as I said, like, it was more that I know I can't beat a Jax later, so I'm not building to beat a Jax. I'm building to, like, beat other things. Gosh. Oh. And I just ran it. GG's! Nice game overall. Nice game. How much is it reduced? Probably not a lot. Only 400, because again, as I spoke about it earlier, the reason why I bought a Serpent is not just for the anti-shield. It was for burst with lethality. It's a cheap lethality item. But it was also like my plan this game, and it didn't come to fruition, but it's not a negative. We started a good game. My plan is, right, I can't be at a Jax moving into late game as a Kled. I'm an auto-attack based champion. The moment a Jax got Spear of Shojin, he near enough has 100% uptime on his E if he's smart. But he didn't go Spear of Shojin, I don't think. But in essence, I know I can't beat a Jax. So what do I need to prioritize beating? Well, I'm not scared of a Mal's. There's no point building against a Kayn because he just jumps inside of you and goes tee-hee. So the one vulnerable target that I know I should be prioritizing is Kai'Sa. And Kai'Sa has shields. So that, to me, was where the build was going. It just wasn't needed because we have a 906 Aurelion and a 10-1 Yunara. But that was the idea. And again, we still had a great game. We went 10-7-7, 36.4k damage. You know, we did really well. But it just wasn't needed. But it's not a negative. It's just the plan wasn't needed. Yeah, very good game. Jax did the highest on his team, but we still did over 11,000 damage more. You know, the Kai'Sa's all the way down here. Tower damage as well, so we do second most behind the Yunara. Kayn and Morgana didn't touch a single tower, which is quite insane. No, overall, pretty nice game. Anything worth knowing? So yeah, it's a Mal's main that runs Ghost, which is weird. The Morgana's a one-trick Udyr, playing Morgana. Maybe that's why her positioning was a little bit funky. The Soraka doesn't play Soraka. Yunara plays a bit of Yunara. The Aurelion was a one-trick Aurelion. The Volibear had never played it. He's actually a one-trick Zac player. His actual summoner name is Zac. So that would have given that away. But yeah, overall, pretty good game. That is a decent example of Kled, to be honest. So if you enjoyed watching that, if you enjoyed it, please do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. So we're going to try now hit backwards on the alphabet and play Kindred in the jungle, and then we can obviously move forward again. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching. You're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub. Join the family.